It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. And here's Memphis's starting group. They've got Zach Edey, Santi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in at the shooting guard.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
Left side, Morant. It's intercepted. James deciding where to go with it. From downtown, buries it from three. James has got 5.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for a bit. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Look out! Wow! Oh, my goodness! What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Now, here is James. The D's right on him. And Cleveland another 3.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Wells. No good again that time. And here comes Cleveland. Fires from deep. And Cleveland another 3.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
James has gone 3 for 3 beyond the arc. It's Wells on the wing. The baseline J is on the way. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Pass to Price. Back to James. For 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Fires for 3. Wells misses.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Now, here is James. He's covered by Wells.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Morant. Rejected by James.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
Pass to Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Clock at 6. Screen by Edey. From deep, Morant. Morant missing again. Cleveland leading by 18. James with the ball. And Wells. 20 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Wells. Here's Coward to win the drought. Rebounded by LeBron. A minute 9 left in the first quarter of the game. Count that bucket. 22 points for him.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Pass to Coward. Down low. Here's Wells. James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. The Grizzlies making a switch here. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Jerome passes to Jackson. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Love. James outside. Fires from the wing. Again, Cleveland scores.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Now Morant. Jerome outside. The ball's knocked loose. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant, Santi Aldama out there with Gigi Jackson. Then there's Jalen Wells, and it's Coward in at the shooting guard position.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Mitchell with the ball.
Measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Driving to the basket, and it's James with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. There's Jackson with the three. Mitchell grabs a miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to James. The three ball. And the three-pointer goes. James has got 38 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
He buries it from three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Morant drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. The three, James. And the Cavaliers, another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Coward. Will it go? Wells misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And there's James from the arc. Sinks the tray. James has got 47 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
And there's James from the arc. Drops in the 3. James has got 50 points.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
And so it's Cleveland. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back after this.
They're like tourists not paying attention. Head in the clouds, can't see the pickpockets coming.
If the game continues like this, looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers, guys, it appears that that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
Now here's Morant. No points yet. We've got Mitchell. James is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Doherty in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Misses the jumper.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
James up top, guarded by Aldama. Price. The shot's good on the assist by James. Price has got his second basket of the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Coward, and here's Wells. And the 3 off target.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
James, right side. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Cleveland working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Up and in on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's James. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Pass to Aldama. Outside Wells, beyond the arc. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Mobley outside. Now here is James. 18 feet out, and another basket for Cleveland.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Morant drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. In transition, here comes Cleveland. James outside, lets the 3 fly, hits the 3-pointer. Price has got 6 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Wells, they need this. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Wells. That three's off the mark.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
They're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Back to Edey. 58 seconds left in the third. Aldama, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Price, the pass to James. Pass to Price. The three. Nails it from three. Price has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. They get it back. Here's Wells. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Outside Mitchell. And Cleveland another three.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
From deep, Morant. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series.
Cavaliers to start out. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jalen Wells is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Zach Edey. Then there's John Morant. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. And stolen by Mobley. And here we go. Fast break. Mobley's got it. James looking it over. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. James has got 5.
Such a skilled and intelligent scorer. James just knows when he should look to capitalize.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Price. Pass to Aldama. To the right side. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for a bit. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant. And coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. There's the triple. Another 3 for Cleveland. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now here's James. He's got 11. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 14.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Coward. Here's Edey, and the rejection by LeBron.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. Still got that fire for an old man. 0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here. But they're going to get it going.
Hits the three-point bomb.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Lets it go from deep, and another 3 for Cleveland.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mark Price. Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Here's Coward. Back to Wells. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Wells with it. No scoring in this one. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, James. From downtown, another 3 for Cleveland.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Still without a basket in the game. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and looked really fresh out there.
43 seconds left to play here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Over Irving. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He's cashed in 9. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And for the Cavaliers, this has been for the Cavaliers. Mobley, he's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Russell. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Memphis with the ball. They've got James. Ilgauskas is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, wow!
Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Coward. Over LeBron. LeBron with the block.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Wells. And they get it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Wells wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's James. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Moran finds Edey. Here's Coward. The three-pointer, no good. Now here's LeBron, covered by Wells. The fader. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. James has got 41.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Fades and shoots. Again, the Cavaliers score.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. With 1 on the clock, doesn't go for him. And so it's Cleveland holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast. And it's been an...
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. As they look to get back into the series, this first half, a strong step. That is more than enough.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Morant. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got John Morant. Santi Aldama is out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Wells. And it's Coward in at the 2-guard spot. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And it's blocked.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From the arc, LeBron grabs the miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now Morant. To the wing right side. Here's Coward. And again, Memphis no good.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
The kick out to Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Mobley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Aldama. To the left side wing. To stop the run. The rebound by James. LeBron's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Aldama finds well. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And they double up Morant. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And LeBron throws it down.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Coward. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this
Cleveland, Ohio. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And stolen point range.
Y'all, let's do this.
Right there.
No good from distance.